Hello strategists, generals and soldiers of the Second World War. Welcome back to Panzer Corps Gold and playing Hardball. And our assault on Sevastopol. Yeah, which we actually have nearly completed. Only a little bit of resistance remains. Maybe this is even the old town. Who knows? So. Yeah, many thanks to Locanus for the comment on the Stuk. I just wanted to explain, as always, I'm usually playing a couple of sessions at once, which I of course record, so there is always kind of a certain delay with the episodes, but yeah, I will react to your comments. So, and the Stuk, yeah, I already talked a little bit about it, and I did some research, and I think the game does resemble the advantage of the Stuk pretty nicely. From my personal research, the Stuk 3B version, that was really like it was supposed, as I had explained, I think it was supposed to also have a strong offensive role, but it excelled actually in a more defensive role for the infantry. Yeah, it also was supposed to be artillery, but in my opinion, the game resembles it relatively nicely so far, as we got, and as much as we saw of the game with it so far. Because in a defensive role it's pretty effective. Yeah, I mean there have been numerous battles where it defended our units being attacked, and I especially like the mobility. Yeah, the thing is, of course, in the beginning I was thinking about getting here the Sturmpanzer, which is certainly also a cool thing, but I always found that it is maybe too slow with 4. Yeah, it will always fall back. And, well, I mean, it does have a range of 3, which is great, but what I don't like at all is that it only has ammunition of 4 units, yeah, so, and that means it can only shoot a little bit, only do a little bit of defensive fire. I mean, it would be cool, certainly, but so far I think it was more effective to have just the regular artillery with way more ammunition. Yeah, this one they have even 9 ammunition, and that so far was sufficient. Yeah, I mean it probably would be interesting to have 1 of them or something, but my idea would be to have something that is as quick as the tanks and that can just roll together with them. Yeah, and for that the Sturmpanzer is too slow, unfortunately. Yeah, but the Stuk is actually really good in that regard. Yeah, and I think we have proven that. So the game resembles reality in that dimension pretty nicely, I think. Yeah, or nicely enough at least. Yeah, and of course, I mean, what Locanus wrote about the heat shells, we can't micromanage anything, obviously, about this game, but I do have another game in mind that I'm actually planning to play after Panzer Corps. But by the way, thanks to Locanus again for offering this mod for the Africa campaign, for the Africa DLC. I'm actually not, I don't know in which way we will go to Africa during this campaign. This is the grand campaign, 39 to 45, yeah, and we are playing all the DLCs, and I'm actually not aware of all the missions that they will offer. So maybe we go to Africa as well in 43 or something. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So let's just continue here for now. So we could take this one, but I want to rather wait because we do have time. It's just July 1st. In reality, of course, we would want to win as quickly as possible. but here we can just optimize it a little bit, and then we also get this city here for additional prestige. Yeah, and our guys here are safe. Everybody has pretty nice defense. Yeah, and we did suffer a bit. Oh, poor Fallschirmjäger. Well then, so let's end the turn here. Yep, they are taking that one. Or they are yeah, getting into the positions there. Okay, so there we go. And let's bombard. Back here. You guys shoot the conscripts. There. You guys. They don't have many men left, and usually, or in reality, we would now yeah, offer them surrender, or offer them to surrender rather, so they can drive there. All suppressed. Entrenchment 1. Now they have the maximum experience, 425. These guys as well, so what else? Other planes, we are not using the auxiliary. Here you guys. Yeah. Yeah, we had really to make some sacrifices, you guys. Actually, yeah, no, it's fine. They fly there. City. You can shoot them. Oh. Nice shot. Zero entrenchment. Let's drive there. So they are totally suppressed now. Yeah. Take them now. They are even destroyed. That is fine. Drive in here. Take that city. Gain the prestige. Here we shoot them some more. Also have the maximum experience with them as well. Going there, shooting them. Shooting them some more. Nice, ein Cross first class. These pioneers, they are also top notch now. Super elite, yeah, and they can... That's fine, and they have the honor of conquering the last area of Sevastopol. So here we are. We won the match, or this mission. And there we are, decisive victory. A perfect performance by you and your men, Herr General. The entire Crimean Peninsula has finally been taken, leaving nothing to threaten our southern flank as we advance across the Caucasus. Well done. Well, there we go. July 5th, 1942. Operation Fall Blau has begun, Herr General. The ultimate goal of this new offensive is the rich oil fields of the Caucasus, and the first step is to be made here at Voronezh. The strategic value of Voronezh, nestled on the Don River, cannot be underestimated. As such, your task is to secure the entire city of Voronezh as well as at least 2 additional objectives. Voronezh itself is likely to be well defended, though you should encounter little resistance elsewhere in this region. Now more than ever, time is of the essence, so advance your forces quickly. Yeah, that's interesting. So Voronezh. Oh yeah, and we do get Panzer 3L. And another Beta Stuk. Ausführung F/8. Oh. Does it... Oh no, sorry. I was... for a moment I thought we could change the role, like with the 88. That would be actually a good thing. Like switching between artillery. Like this... Wasn't there a Soviet... Yeah, there was a Soviet unit as well that also could switch. That would be actually pretty great. That's what I would wish for, yeah. But we don't have such a thing yet. So here, Voronezh. Let's check out the area. Well, it's a diverse landscape, mostly free country, so we can use a lot of tanks. We start in 2 areas. That's pretty fine. This is Kastornoye. And this is Voronezh. So nestled on the river Don, which is also dividing our zone of operation. So we need to take the city and then move past it. So for that, yeah, I guess, yeah, we will have actually 4 battle groups, I think. One takes these cities, so they don't have any staging grounds behind our lines, and they go for Voronezh. Group 1, Group 2 goes directly for the city of Liski. So they will go over the Don River and then move further forward towards Talovaya. Yeah, and take the southern area. Group 3 takes the city of Shigri and Dolgoye, and then over Kastornoye towards Voronezh, where they will combine forces with Group 1 and then go over the river in the central position or like on the central front. And Group 4 will take the city of Yelev or Yelet, get over the river, take the city of Zadonsk, Lipetsk, and then towards this airfield, and we'll take Uzman and Mordova, and then go for Zerdevka. Yeah, cut off any supplies, so we'll have a pincer movement all around, and our units will combine at Zerdevka. So that's the battle plan. So, and to talk a little bit about Fall Blau, so case blue in English, while I'm replacing the losses here, doing the paperwork to get replacements. Our poor boys, for our poor dead boys, okay, other casualties like injured guys. So Fall Blau, case blue, was the summer offensive in 1942, which had a strategic goal, as they said in the mission briefing, that was correct, getting the oil fields at Baku. I think it said Baku, right? At the Caucasus. Okay, no, it didn't say the name, but the problem was at this point that the Nazi German Wehrmacht didn't have enough fuel, so the reserves and supplies ran low. So that was one of the reasons why they were defending Romania and its oil fields so desperately, because Germany itself also had, of course, some oil fields, but they were mostly already depleted, even in the course of the First World War, and the capacities to produce synthetic fuels were of course only limited and could not provide for the whole amount of fuel, of oil, and other lubricants and stuff like that, mineral oils that were needed by the whole industry and war machine. And at the same time they wanted to deny the Soviet Union this oil, which the Soviet Union itself also needed. And the oil field at Baku, I think it provided like more than 10% in 1 year. I think it was 1941 or something. But at some point it actually provided like around 80% of the whole Soviet demand. Yeah, so and that would have been an operative blow, of course. And after failing in 1941 to destroy the Soviet Union, to take Moscow and neutralize the political leadership, they thought most likely more in the long term to try to gain this strategic advantage. Also, of course, for the Western Front, because in 42 the threat, of course, increased of Western allied actions. Although in 42 the U-boat war actually reached its peak, but it was of course inevitable that the Allies would to a degree at least react to the German strategy and overcome it, right? So and that was the big strategic goal, to take the city, firstly the city of Voronezh, and get also a defensive, an easily defendable defensive position with the Don River, and they also wanted to move forward up to Stalingrad, which was actually not supposed to be taken, or not. They didn't deem it necessary to take the city itself at this point. So here we are. All losses have been replaced. And they in several steps they wanted to establish the Don River as the eastern defensive line. And actually they made a ruse. They had, of course, some units around Moscow, and pretended they wanted to take Moscow again, which led the Soviets to station a lot of their forces there, actually. And although the Soviets actually got the real battle plans, one of the generals took his plane and crash landed it in Soviet-controlled area. And I personally, I don't know what these guys were thinking, just flying their plane, taking such a risk. But in that case, it worked out nicely, because Stalin thought that that was a ruse, and they were actually really like the real battle plan to go for the oil fields, for the Caucasus. And he thought that this was some kind of trick, So and so far it actually worked in favor of the Nazi German forces. And the concrete idea was actually to have two axes of attacks. So there were actually two other operations. One was called Operation Edelweiss. So Operation Edelweiss, it's a little white flower that's endemic to high mountainous area. I believe it only grows in the Alps, so it's also a rather rare flower, and I think the Gebirgsjäger have it as their symbol, and also Einzelkämpfer, so like special forces who are trained to work alone. So Operation Edelweiss was supposed to take the oil fields, basically going south, like the southern axis, and the northern axis was Operation Fischreiher. Fischreiher is the German name for a bird that you can find on streams. Yeah, it has long legs, long neck, and a long beak, and it catches fish. Gray feathers. Yeah, and that one was the northern flank, basically, of this attack of Fall Blau, Case Blue, that was supposed to take the area at the Don River, what we are doing now. So, and here we are. We are going to take Voronezh as a first step, and after that I guess we will also see Stalingrad. So let's begin here, but firstly we'll upgrade some of our tanks. It's Panzer 4. Well, we could maybe, or maybe we shouldn't. We shouldn't probably upgrade all of them, because I think, yeah, so the 3N is our super version for non-tank geography, right? So, and here, yeah, they really upgraded it. Very nice. 3L, it's a nice upgrade. Better motor, better engine, better steel maybe. I mean, I don't see much of a difference. No better angles or something. They do have, like, with 3J1 they had some spare discs for the tracks over on the train. Yeah, well, but yeah, and now we have a better machine gun, apparently, with which we can actually shoot in the air. That is good. So let's upgrade this one and this one. Let's have 2 of them, so we are more versatile. Yeah, I think that's nice. Now we are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Panzer 4. 4G. Why is this one not upgraded? Well, I guess someone forgot the paperwork. Ah, yeah. Actually, for our spy tank, let's actually get this version. Yeah, because they also have more ammunition with them. So spy tank, here this one, 3H. We'll have to use more tanks in this mission, I guess. And we can deploy 34 units, so that's pretty nice. So here we are. So we have 1, 2, 3. So let's have some Blitz Pioneers over there. Blitz Pioneers go here. Then we have Adler Pioneers there, so they can check out this area. We'll have these Pioneers back there, because I don't expect too strong forces in this area. We'll have these defensive Pioneers there. We'll have our long legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Yeah, and I guess if we can take this city, I guess, and if we can clear out this area, I guess they won't have anybody there and won't go over the river as well. Yeah, so this way we will have, yeah, and we need another infantry down there, but that one should be fine for these two cities. Another infantry, the Hard, let's use our Hard Gebirgsjäger up there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's good. Also there are some hills here. Actually, they could go down there. Help out here. So let's have them here, Gebirgsjäger. Let's have Grenadiers, these guys, yeah, they are really good. Let's have them there, 2, 3, yeah. We don't have enough pioneers to attack all the cities, right? But yeah, once these guys are taken, these down here are taken, they will help out the other cities, so I guess that's fine. So then we can see some more regular Wehrmacht. By the way, do we have any options for Fallschirmjäger? Well, actually we do. We could take this airfield here, Fallschirmjäger, like later on, but otherwise actually we are a bit short on airfields. So it's imperative to conquer Voronezh as quickly as possible, so we can get the airfield here. It's a central staging ground, like from here, and then we can operate in all directions. Okay, then. So yeah, let's have 4 infantry units in all directions. So let's have 1 more infantry. These guys go there. And that should be enough, I guess. Especially if we have our Fallschirmjäger. We could also use our Gradschützen. By the way, I watched a very nice movie in the cinema, Der Fuchs. It was about a German Gradschütze, or actually more like a courier. But I'm just doing this stuff here. Let's concentrate on this, and I'll tell you about it later. It's a very nice movie. I can recommend it. Der Fuchs, the fox. So, let's have our spy tank down here, the way we see all around. Where's our ultra tank? There you go. Panzer 4G. Let's have you guys there. Yeah, and I guess actually in this big map we need actually our Sonderkraftfahrzeug. So let's have them here, and then they can make sure that no one is up there. And these guys. More there. Then we'll have artillery. Here they go here, and then they can shoot the city. We'll have artillery there, or maybe there, and they can shoot all around. We'll have one artillery here. One artillery there. And one here. Yeah. By here, one, two, three, yeah. It's one here to shoot this city. And one there. Then our Stooks. We'll have one Stook. And one Wolfram in the southern area and in the northern area. So you guys, yeah, let's be more flexible. Let's have them here. And I guess we also need Sonderkraftfahrzeuge for air defense. So these guys there, just in case someone is here. And once we can make sure that there's no one left, then we can form, yeah, so we'll go down there and then we can form one line, one front line that is advancing to the east. So this Duke can be upgraded. And that's actually our best anti-tank weapon now. With 15. And now even the Marder is worse. So but the Stook is slower because it's more heavily armored, of course. Well, let's deploy some tanks first. Let's have there Panzer 4, so let's have Panzer 3L, these guys there. You guys are Panzer 3L, so you get one Panzer 4 over here. And I think actually should Panzer 4, you can go here. And these guys, Panzer 3. L. We've got 3 tanks there. 2 and then 3 tanks here, and then we use, yeah, then we have 8 planes. Yeah, that's fine. Let's have one infantry, infantry tank here. Oh, they are a bit back. Well, then let's go here. One Panzer 3L. Like there. And then this Panzer 4G goes here. And they can go around. So. Well. And I would feel more comfortable if we had one Sonderkraftfahrzeug for each battle group. That would be way better. But then we would only have 6 planes, and that's not enough. So maybe we should lose some artillery, huh? But actually I feel it's really a good thing to have it. it's only 3. So I guess we are not running any Sonderkraftfahrzeuge, but rather our fighters. Set these guys here. For Ultra U. Yeah, 4 fighters. There's Bar. By the way, yeah. Should he get this one? That's the big question. Well, I mean the G is actually better, so let's give Bar this one. Although it has worse initiative, however, he has very high additional initiative anyway, right? Initiative +2, yeah. This guy, Christian Wolf. So. Let's go here, then we can also see a little bit more. 1 U, then 1 BF, (110) in the south and the north, and 1 strategic bomber, 1 Heinkel. No, actually no. We need 2 more fighters. Let's have you guys there. These guys down here. And actually, yeah, let's lose this one, this U, and we need 1 strategic bomber, the Heinkel. So this is how we roll. I hope it's not a mistake not to have any flak. Yeah, and maybe actually it is a mistake, but I feel that like with this loadout we can have a good initial attack, and we need the artillery, of course, to neutralize the enemy. Yeah, so we'll roll like this, and we have only 13 turns, by the way. And it's July 5th. So there we go. Let's end the turn. Capture at least 4 objectives, including all 3 Voronezh flags. Or decisive victory, capture all objectives. So there we go. Aha. What do we see? So these pioneers can go here. Or maybe actually you guys, firstly. There? No. Okay, good. Good. Just take the city. This is just... They can switch. So it's 76. Ah yeah, okay, well. It's actually nice and versatile. Let's go here. Anti-tank and artillery roll. Good. Oh, okay, everything's free over here. That's a good thing. So then you guys can look for 2, and you don't have anybody who could... Yeah. Oh yeah, it's actually spotting. Okay, that's good. So then you guys drive there. 1, 2, 3. let's actually drive here. Comes there. Driving here, taking this city. We can actually drive around. Isolating the city. These guys go there. Artillery. And go there. Neutralize this artillery. Very good, they are all suppressed. Ultra tank. To be seen, yeah, they have a fighter in the air, Polikarpov. And I think if we drive here, we can defend them. And, well, someone could drive around though, that's the thing. Well, let's drive forward here firstly. Let's drive from there. One here, okay, that's good. Ah, yeah. Just these bridge engineers. Okay, then you guys go in there. You drive there, and next turn 1, 1, 2, 3, shoot them. That's fine. Ah. Yeah, that would have been great to really reach this forest here. Actually, then the Gebirgsjäger can attack these guys with help. Ah, yeah. It's actually you drive there. That's much better. And we are not shooting anybody there. You guys. Oh, come on. Well, but they surrender. That's good. Now you guys shoot some poor conscripts. 9, and they are entrenched. So let's have a fighter. You. Or maybe actually rather these guys. Alright, no. So they drive there. They can look for one. Nice. Now they are ready to be destroyed. Very good. And actually we need the tank to take the city. That's the thing. So you guys just run them over. Good, and you finish them off. Very good. So then we deny them any visibility as well. Let's drive it there, taking the city. So now we have one more tank in spare. They might have some flak over here, that's not good. So, down here. Let's drive there. Fly there. Oh yeah, we don't see anybody, that's good. So let's bombard. 7 were promised, guys. What's going on here? They're all suppressed. Okay, and this spy tank. For long legs, I'd like to have them here in the forest. So you guys go there. You have side range of 3, right? No, 4 even. So you can drive there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can see everything. If we are here, that's good. Ah yeah. Okay. We do have some room to maneuver. The long legs go here. Oh yeah, they can actually really finish them off, but I think we're not going to take the town yet. Would have been good though. Excuse me, just sneezing. Yeah, let's drive around here. They will destroy the artillery. There we go. Now they don't have any more. They can go here, or they can actually shoot them somewhere else. Our strategic bomber is up there. Duke fires. They're all suppressed now, excellent. Let's reduce their entrenchment a little bit more. I know here's the strategic bomber, so let's bomb Stary Oskol or Stary Oskol. Nice. And you guys, yeah, you can actually and then you, or rather you guys, run them over. Or you take the city and destroy the pack. There we go. Now they don't see anything. But you guys can actually drive there. We will. Yes, very good. We can drive you guys here. Hello, what's going on? They're all suppressed now, at least. They don't have any entrenchment. Yeah, that's very good. So those mountaineers, that's good. And now we are denying them all visibility as well. Well, then let's start. Where's Bar? It's up there. We don't know what's going on here, so it's kind of a risk, but yeah, it's necessary. So let's fly. Ah, yeah. We do see a KV-1B, an older version. Okay then, so Bar, you are there. You get the first shot, so let's fly there. They should be paralyzed, very nice. And now our Ultra U can destroy those tanks. Oh, nice. Not completely destroyed, but neutralized for now. Yeah, this plane flies there. Okay. It looks good. We just have to trust that no enemy is down here and up there. But we had this area under control anyway, so we would know if someone is there, right? So then with these guys. Yeah, we've got enough tanks over there. They have defensive fire, so let's block the infantry. And let's have the tank there. And in case someone sees them, they can shoot back. Ah, yeah. Yeah, well, let's starting the attack. And just one more fighter left. And then they can see us here. And they are targets. However, well, okay, they most likely they have Air Force here, I guess, around this airfield. Would be rather logical to expect. Let's go there. And these guys can go here. And then next turn they can start shooting. And then they can go one forward, 1, 2, 3 and shoot at the river tile already. And then you can, when we control the city. But we're staying out of range, out of sight range like this. And also if someone comes from here, the tank will defend us. Well, these guys go here. And in case someone comes here, these tanks have defensive fire. I mean, that's highly doubtful that they will need artillery support. Or maybe actually let's drive here. And then they go here, 1, 2, 3. They already have entrenchment 3. And then we'll use the Wurfrahmen and Stuk over here, and they have this artillery anyway. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, we are a bit heavy on the artillery. But it's fine, I guess. So we've got artillery there. the mobile ones against this town. Yeah. Now we are just driving here, and then actually these guys can drive up there if it's needed anyway. Okay. So the only big question is where to put our last fighter. And these guys, they are okay, they have fighter support. He has fighter support. They can't see us anyway. All they can see are these fighters and these 2 units here. So we could put him here, but then they can see us. But that way we would defend both. But here we will have a very nice fighter surprise if someone attacks this tank. And I guess this will be a nice target for them. And if they have some planes here, that is actually a, yeah, it's only logical. They have 7 defense against air attack, they have 12. Let's hope our poor surveillance unit is not suffering right in the first turn, right? So I think we will make a little trap. That's probably for the best. But here, let's fly there. So that's how we roll. You guys, well, you could destroy them. Yeah, let's do it. Enough. So no more danger from these guys. They were totally surprised, but not completely wiped out. What is this? 32, number 32. But that's good. Now there's no danger from these for the moment. And they can't just drive anyone through. Well, they can drive like so. Yeah, well, so. Yeah, I hope you guys found this one entertaining, informative, and exciting. I certainly did. We will see how things develop further in the next episode. This was the first turn, the first day of the battle for Voronezh, our begin of the Case Blue, Fall Blau, Summer Offensive 1942. I appreciate it if you click the like button, and you are very welcome to join the channel if you haven't done so yet, so you never ever miss an episode again. Just click the abonnement button. See you next time. Bye bye.